I mean, years and years of going to medical schools and doctors, and nobody could treat it. And within a month of the surgery, it's gone. Okay, so I'm Linda, and I came from Texas. The process that brought me here was, I am a healthcare provider. I've been a healthcare provider 52 years. I'm obviously the boomer generation. Our process was we got lots of mercury metal fillings in childhood, probably before I left for college. Whole lot of them. After college, more of them. Oh, and then crowns and metal crowns and more of that. And so then developed autoimmune disease and lots of illness that came from and I knew a lot of it was dental work. Unfortunately, in the US, our food got not so good. And so you had to be very careful. And even though I had good nutrition and very good dental care, my teeth began to decay and have problems. I began to read about biological dentistry, but in the US, very few people did ceramics, and then your regular dentist would say, no, you don't want ceramics, and so they weren't well understood. At one point, I heard a podcast where a woman had come down here specifically to see Dr. Fernández and Dr. Mora, and I think that really began my journey. You know, I knew that this was probably my next step. I understand the energy that comes from your teeth and how it affects the entire physiology of the body. So I knew right away this is what I needed. I came 5 months ago and had the initial workup. You know, I got here and they did a pano, which is an x-ray of your entire mouth. Everybody's had that. Then Dr. Fernández showed that to me, showed me everything he thought needed to be done. They gave me that before I got here. So I got the entire picture. I got here on the day before I saw Dr. Fernández. The surgery was the next day. I stayed here 4 more days or 5 more days, and they did a follow-up visit. And Dr. Fernández did probably almost 5 hours of surgery on my mouth. I had cavitations where all of my wisdom teeth were removed, and I had 11 teeth removed. But the biggest, most interesting thing is there was very little pain afterwards. I mean, like Advil is all you took from all that surgery. So it's remarkable what they can do. The most interesting thing that happened was I had a chronic, I guess what you call swimmer's ear. It was always irritated. I had to go to doctors all the time for this ear. I mean, years and years of going to medical schools and doctors, and nobody could treat it. And within a month of the surgery, it's gone. Then 4 to 6 months later, to make sure the bone grafts have worked and your implants are solid, I came back on a Sunday, saw Dr. Mora again on Monday, and it was just a real quick process. You know, we're gonna do sample teeth, and then we're gonna let you view them and pick a color. And today, 30 minutes prior to this, I had them cemented in, so here I am, brand new teeth. So I'd say the process is very complete, full circle. I don't know where a dentist would ever have done all those things, much less the entire practice. Is amazing. So I just say that there's evidence-based medicine for everything they do here. I think they've added this new piece where you've got an integrated physician to test and then treat and supplement with nutraceuticals if needed. Very precision, and we aren't seeing that in healthcare in the US right now. I mean, you could, but not connected to dentistry. So it's very, very exciting, and I highly recommend it. I think, you know, having to come to Costa Rica, of course, the culture is absolutely beautiful. You understand food here. Food is amazing here. But this particular area, Escazú, is just absolutely beautiful, very safe. You know, I can't say enough. I talked to probably 3 or 4 women who came here by themselves and had no problem. Same thing. I happened to bring family members. Oh man, the doctors. I mean, when's the last time your dentist hugged you the first time you met them? You know, there's a lot of that going around here. And it feels like family. The nurses, the doctors, the technicians, superb. The care is absolutely great. Even at my age, and I do represent the boomer generation, I would highly recommend don't wait and don't put off your dental work. Like I told Dr. Mora, I need 25 more years, and he said, just 25? So, you know, playful, fun, but very, very, very good at what they do.